From East Point to Buckhead, College Park to Bankhead. Dopest sports talk show on the radio. You heard what I said. Big Mason, Eagle, highlights and big plays. From the East Coast to the West Coast, from Oregon to Georgia State. Touchdowns and home runs, slam dunks and long run. Athletes and sports junkies. If you got the knowledge, come get you some. Call in, let me hear your thoughts. Sound mad, get your team lost. Terry Jones, cause I'm the boss. Call in, let me hear your thoughts. Crush, Jack, yeah, black on.
Hey man, you know what time it is. With that sound, our man Black on C-Bone bringing it in. It's the Crush, baby, on a Thursday.
Yes, sir.
Last Thursday of July. Is it? No, we got one more. No,
Do we?
No, this is the last one.
This it.
Next Thursday will be the greatest month of the year, August.
And why is that?
That's my birthday, baby.
Okay.
Birthday month.
Happy early birthday.
Hey, baby.
Okay, I thought you inferring something else, but okay.
Oh, well, that too.
Okay.
We're going to definitely jump into that. But what's up, everybody? It's your boy E. Glaze. That right there, that's my guy, Maceo Hurd. What's happening, Hurd?
It's Thursday, baby. We in the lab, ready to go.
So last week, man, you brought out the run a lot. You brought in Troy today, man?
Right. So I was going to go baseball because we're going to be doing baseball, but the jersey I wanted to go with today, couldn't find my hat.
So you just can't just go without the hat, though, right?
Cannot go without the hat. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, we'll keep going with that.
Right.
You got the Cowboys on.
So hopefully I will find that because I really wanted to rock that jersey today. So I think I'll go with it next week.
That's next week, Thursday?
Yeah.
All right. We got a great show for you guys today.
Classic.
As Maceo said, we're going to talk a little football. It is here.
Woo.
It is now. Practices have began.
Training camp.
Whew, beautiful thing.
It's here.
We also, man, we got to talk about Team USA and how tight things is around the streets, man.
I asked that question later.
We ask in a minute.
I asked that question later.
And also, man, we got a special guest coming up, man. Young fella I've known, I think, all his life. I pretty much think it's been all his life.
Man, we've watched this guy grow up.
And
now he leaving us.
Now he leaving.
He heading to college.
You know his mama going to cry when he get in the car.
Wow. She already crying.
She
already crying.
And we're going to talk to him. We'll bring him up in a little bit. Man, let's go ahead and get it started. Make sure. Football. You talked about it last week.
It's here.
People are pulling up. Everybody pulling up to the practices.
Yes.
Tell me, man, what's your thoughts, dog? What's your thoughts, man?
I love this time of year. You can just feel it. You can sense it. Social media makes it such an easy grab now because everybody has the content. You see the guys how they pull up.
Yeah.
The dorms.
Yeah.
You get practice footage every day. This is the most wonderful time of year.
You know what though, man? You say that. I'm tired of everybody breaking down practice footage and giving people hopes up.
You got to do that.
You see one pass go over there. See how tight the spiral was.
You got to do it.
That's one pass. The quarterback ain't even getting rushed right now.
Right.
But but I get what you're saying. Everybody isn't getting into form and pads on. People getting angry already. And what have you seen so far that's got you excited, man?
So what I'm most excited about, and I know this is gonna come off the wrong way, but Dak Prescott's first play from scrimmage in practice was a ball to Brandon Cooks. They were sending a strong message to CD Lamb. Like, all right, CD, you ain't got to be here, homeboy.
But CD, dude, but what are your thoughts on that? Again, you were wide out. You seen the show wide out. Is this typical wide out behavior?
This is typical wide receiver behavior, but also understand this too.
For those who don't, CD's holding out, saying he won't practice until get his contract.
But see, this is kind of Jerry's fault because you saw what the Dolphins did. They got ahead of Waddle.
Yeah.
You see what the Lions did. They got ahead of St. Brown because they knew once Justin Jefferson signed, the money was going to go crazy.
But according to Steven, who's y'all general manager, he said the reason why they could sign Justin the way they did because they don't have no quarterback making Dak money.
That part.
Is that an excuse or is that real?
That's real.
So what do they do with CD? CD got to play, right?
So do you think CD will sit at home and leave $18 million on the table?
Hey, Jalen Brunson left 120.
Well, that's basketball. Basketball money and NFL money, two different things.
You don't need that $18 million.
Do you think CD, through all the fines, through all of that, do you think CD Lamb is going to leave a game check, his week 1 game check, on the table?
I sometimes think these guys just don't want to practice till a little bit later.
I mean, you gotta stand on something.
He gonna stand on
and I understand he's standing on business. As y'all like to say, standing on business. Yeah, he's standing on business. But he got to think about it. $35 million is a lot of money.
Yeah.
To give a wide receiver. Yeah. But now the market said, but again, this is Jerry and Steven's fault because they should have went on ahead.
If they'd have jumped before Justin, they'd have had.
No, and say, CD, we're going to give you $30 million.
Yeah.
Now you the highest paid wide receiver in the NFL.
And of course, we don't like to count pockets. But
we don't count pockets.
But that still just seems like a lot for one position. Shout out to all you wide receivers that can get it. But you're going to be mad. I'm telling you, I always go to the Raiders. What's the guy's name?
Devontae.
Y'all see Devontae's film. He's slamming his helmet for a reason. The ball can't get to him.
Right.
If you ain't got nobody who can throw it.
Yeah. Yeah. And see, that's the problem with playing wide receiver. You're so dependent on your quarterback in youth football. But, like, again, I keep telling everybody this. Minnesota went on ahead and paid Justin Jefferson because they knew between Sam Darnold and J.J. McCarthy, he is going to be upset.
Yeah, he gonna get mad.
So when he comes to the sideline, he'll be like, "Hey man, I'm the highest paid receiver in football."
According to Jim Harbaugh, JJ that dude.
I mean, he that guy.
According to Jim,
he's the guy. He got paid like the guy until his homeboy in Cincinnati.
Yeah,
gonna get 37.
Yeah,
but I mean that's the game. So CD, did what I need CD to do.
What you need to do?
I need CD to get off TikTok and stop doing these goofy dances in your crib, CD. I hope you're running routes and working out before you're doing these dances. He doing too much dancing on TikTok for me.
Lord knows.
I don't like it.
With all this social media, if you go out there ask for this money and you don't perform, they will be on.
It's like him and 5 of his partners in his crib doing TikTok dances.
A lot of y'all, why y'all so deep in y'all crib dancing?
Just don't do that Mr. Florida dance, CD. You do that right there then. I know you got a bad season.
I know here in the hometown of Atlanta, everybody's still excited because we got that guy, the best quarterback. They say the free agent guy.
The best quarterback in free agency. Your thoughts about that? He got cleared today.
He's cleared. Everybody's excited.
He's 100%.
Everybody start breaking down. Y'all some great stat breaker outers. Is that the word I'm looking for?
Hey, it works today.
That's stat breaker outers because y'all have broke down what Mariota did. You broke down what the other kid did. Ritter did.
Yeah.
Y'all saw how terrible they were.
Yeah.
That's why this year's offense will be so much better.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The man 37. He's 36.
Whatever he's going to be
coming
able
off an Achilles.
He's going to be able to distribute the football.
He say he likes that. All right.
Listen,
I'm giving y'all the benefit of the doubt. I will not clown y'all, but
I'm predicting you're going to be a Kirk Cousins fan. I'm predicting.
Kirk Cousins, the man who was drafted behind RG3.
Kirk O'Chains. RG3 doing video. I mean, he doing college football games now. He on TV.
Yeah.
What they say about him?
He still blame Redskins. He blamed Washington for that.
Okay,
so.
I'm just saying.
Hey, Kirk, listen to me, man. Straight up. I'm gonna give you a chance, dog. Bring the city up. We are literally a mile away from Mercedes-Benz.
We can see it right out the door.
Can you make it 75,000 every week? That's on you, Kirk. Let's see. And we like that. What you got, make sure?
So you brought up the dream team. Well, they're not the dream team. The USA basketball team, the 2024 version. A lot of people are worried that this team can bring gold. You've been watching this team. You've seen them play a couple of these close games. I'm just going to ask you a simple question. Can this team win it all?
Yeah,
in Paris.
They still can win it all. My concern is, though, it looks like there's something. You still relying on a 39-year-old man to win the games for you at the end. Right. That's a problem for me.
Right.
I think with all this talent, and everybody say they're the next, it really, to me, this team has showed me that are we really, after Kerr and Braun and Durant, who's that next dude? You know what I'm saying? Because the world don't kill no more. The world got I heard it was 64, 65 players around the world.
Players,
that play in the NBA, which is whole different back in the Dream Team. It's like 4 players that play in the NBA. So it's over 60 players that play. So they oh, we play y'all all year, bro. We know y'all moves. We know what y'all do. Yeah. We know what y'all cuts are. We know what makes y'all good. And again, this team is an older team. You got a lot of players with almost 10 plus years.
Right.
So they're going to have to get some ego's going to have to go. Shout out to Devin Booker. He's got his ego to the side. He's playing. He's just doing what he need to do.
Yeah.
Some of y'all got to realize you can lose this game. Y'all lost last year.
Yeah.
Y'all got third in the Panama Games?
Pan American Games.
And you still go with the old school players, and I'm like, Kevin Durant don't even know if he should be there. They just got him there because he's trying to win his 4th goal.
But this is my problem with Grant Hill and the USA basketball staff. You mean to tell me you couldn't find nobody for Bron, KD, Steph, like those guys shouldn't be there.
It looked like y'all trying to do more advertising for something.
Right.
To get there. You know, it goes back to even the women's team. They're going to win because the women's are better. They don't have as many. They're better talent.
Right there, yeah.
But it's an older team. They don't. Bron came in 2003, 2004. He was already on the Olympic team.
Right.
We have not given nobody, except for Ant-Man, we've given him that love.
Yeah.
A lot of these players over 5, 6, 7 years in the league.
Dude.
But can they win? Yeah, they can win. But it's going to take a lot of unselfishness. And honestly, let's be real. Steve Kerr, the coach, can he coach this team to a gold medal? It's not that easy. Everybody thought because Krzyzewski can do it, but Krzyzewski had that type of type of coaching.
Had that aura.
Yeah.
About himself.
Remember how screwed it up? Larry, the dude for Detroit, the coach for him.
Yeah.
He screwed it up one time. It just depends. You just can't
Larry Brown.
Larry Brown. You just can't go out there and throw out a ball and say, win.
Right.
These guys from Germany, you see what they got. Schroeder. You see what Greece got. And look, a lot of the MVPs haven't been American born for the NBA.
Right.
So this is going to be something that we're going to be tested. Can they win? Yes. Will they win? I don't know. What's your thought?
I see him winning. I look at Bron. I look at Steph. I look at the fact that Ant-Man in a pinch can truly carry this team.
Yeah.
He has that youthful exuberance. He has that star quality.
Yeah.
And I think all of the players from around the country understand that Ant-Man got next. He the guy. So the funny thing about the Olympic rules are so different from the NBA.
Yeah.
And that's where I think we get in those jams sometimes.
Yeah.
Because, they're going to call a foul on Bron.
Yeah.
They're going to call a foul on Steph.
Yeah.
You know, those blocks that AD get away with during the NBA season, they calling those that's a foul.
Yeah.
They should be fouls anyway, but, of course, in the NBA team, depending on who you play for, people swallow their whistle.
And people don't realize, everybody keep talking about the 92 Dream Team. That's 31 years ago, dog.
Yeah.
And these countries have gotten better. And you can blame the 92 Dream Team for these countries getting better because everybody was seeing this
right.
I want to play like this guy. I want to play like Mike. I want to play like Magic.
They opened up the everybody, the world became like the world's game.
And when you saw Dirk come in and do what he did, the world was like, okay, we get it. That's why Jokic is doing. Canada's got a good team. America beat Canada, but it was tight. South Sudan, Lord, where they come from?
Dude, shout out to Luau Ding, who is putting up all of his money and he's using all of his resources. These guys don't even have, up until now, they didn't have an indoor facility. They were practicing outside.
Everybody's putting money. A lot of these players are going back home.
Right, they're going home.
Putting in this money and getting some trainers, basketball coaches. They are not taking this. America thought we could just slap a team together, see y'all in 3 weeks.
And that's our problem. That's our problem. Again, look at how the international players come in already developed versus our AAU system that preaches dribble, shoot a three, hot sauce, I'm Kyrie. No, you not.
And think about when we play France this year. Wembanyama.
Well, man, Wemby, yeah.
Our guy, Risa Shea, he going to be on the squad. These boys, these guys are legitimate.
Risa Shea need to go to Waffle House, man. We got to put some weight on that guy.
I don't know how he going to be down there. He right around the corner from get some good wings. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, he need shrimp over yellow rice for Side Street. Y'all know what it is.
We catch you in there. We understand.
235 for Side Street.
We need to get you behind.
Ask me how I know that. Don't ask me how I know that.
I mean, you said it fast, too.
Don't ask me how I know that. I'm sorry.
Y'all going to be looking up 235, but don't worry about it. You'll be
Yeah.
It'll be a little magic. It'll be a little magical for you. Anyway, but it's just different seeing those guys play, and it's just not as easy as walking out there and winning, man.
No.
Germany were ready.
But again, we old to think about, we cover the Hawks.
Mm-hmm.
After these games, Bron, Steph, they got 4 ice packs on their knees.
Oh, they look tired.
3 ice packs on the shoulder.
They went through some contact.
Man, ice pack around the neck. Hey, dog, these guys are old.
They need their summer
Father
break.
Time
They need their
is
Cancun.
undefeated.
Don't lose. Don't get the goal. Y'all better get that.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
You better get that. I keep it going with something else that's so hype right now. Make sure I swear, these kids are making me want to buy me another PS5 because college football is on fire right now. Not
Dude,
only
it's crazy
from the video game, but to where it's going now. Everybody's excited. We talk about it every week. We're gonna keep talking about it because this is gonna be the place
until
where you
one of us get a PS5.
Yeah,
and somebody start playing,
and one of us come onto your house like, "Hey, can I get next?"
Be there all night.
I might get a TV like this and put it in there. But it's close to college too. Teams are reporting too.
Media days across the country.
Georgia Tech is reporting early because they got to play their first game overseas.
Yeah.
Make sure. What's the news coming out of college football, man? That you've been hearing? First of all, everybody playing got sticks now. I see everybody got sticks.
Shout out to everybody on Twitch who like playing these games. Like Cam Newton
got it. He's serious about it.
He is playing guy. He got beat. He got roughed up. The other Cam, why are you playing with the South Carolina Gamecocks? I
wonder what Auburn did to you.
I ain't understand. I ain't understood that shit. Like, what is it about? I mean, I know you play for the Carolina Panthers.
Maybe that's what it is. No, he would play with
North Carolina. At least play with the Tar Heels.
Yeah, he played with North Carolina.
Play with Auburn. But yeah, the college football game is serious, man. Like I say, these gamers are like, it's a thing. Like it's back. I like a lot of the changes they made, like the stadium. Players get caught up in the crowd, or like a guy can get nervous and blow it. Like it's so real, but it should be good. I mean, they took it away from us. What, 20 years?
Yeah, it was 10 years, something like that.
10 years.
I know one thing. 2014, Denard Robinson was the last guy on the cover.
Coach Pat said he getting them PS5. PS5 is about to go crazy. About to go crazy.
I might get kicked out the house.
If anybody got the hook up on the PS5, hit my line.
I might have to do that.
I can't pay the $5.
I can't pay the $5.
I can't pay the $5.
Why y'all keep going up? That was $5 or 3 years ago. Come back down.
Anybody? No, 3 years ago that thing was going for $9.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, matter of fact, during the pandemic, people were getting $1,200.
Can Costco got some? You think?
They got plenty of them, but you're gonna pay the $5.
Pay the $5.
I can't pay the $5.
Can't pay the $5. Speaking of which, it was funny to see. We talked about the beginning of college football. Kennesaw State now in Conference USA. Coach Bohannon is talking about the excitement. Everybody got them last in everything. Last in Conference USA.
Of course they do.
They got them the worst team in college D1 football. Just to see Kennesaw State now about to be on national TV every week, the players and teams that are coming to play them is going to be crazy. Just to see Kennesaw State in Conference USA, what's your thoughts, man?
Dude, it's crazy. I mean, we've been with Kennesaw State since they started football.
Wow.
We watched the program rise.
Yeah.
And here they are continuing to elevate and move up. And for Kennesaw State, it's one of these things where I'm in Georgia.
Yep.
It's going to always be easy for me to recruit good athletes.
Yep.
We're going to be competitive.
Yep.
So why not keep moving up? We did all we could do at our last stop.
Did what we could.
It's time to move up.
Time to move up, man.
Elevation. We always talk about elevation.
Elevate. Coach Bohannon talking about the change of the culture there because they came in, nobody knew who they were. Brand new program. They went 7-6 their first year, 4 or something.
Yeah.
Then they won 3. Went to playoff 3 times. Now they got another change and another thing. This is just not for their football team. This is basketball. This is everything.
Yeah, everybody.
So now everybody's it's the school. People don't know. It thinks it's a small school, but they got 35,000 students that go here.
Yeah.
Now the facilities got to catch up, and trust me, they got money up in this area that's going to help them catch up. I'm just waiting to see these schools from Texas, those bigger teams, coming to here.
They got to do something about Fifth Third Bank Stadium. They got to expand that thing.
Everything is in the talk, from what I hear.
Okay.
I stay around the corner, from what I hear.
Right.
I think it's going to be fantastic to see. My phone drops again. I do that every show, so
fumble.
I'm just going to leave it there. But anyway,
I only had 1 fumble in my career. 2. Excuse me, 2.
I
lost 1.
The Fort Valley game.
I ain't fumbled. That was Savannah State game.
That's Savannah State, right?
Yeah, I fumbled a touchdown.
When you wide open too.
I was running and fumbled the ball, run over my head.
Your daddy got good film.
I was thinking about my celebration.
Yeah.
Shout out to Rod Armstrong for saving me.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Cause you were gone too.
Nah, the end zone was right there.
What was the route?
Now it was a hot route.
Oh.
Me and Tyrone checked it. The linebacker walked down, and we just went red 11.
You didn't have the ball tight enough, did you?
It just got away from me, man. I blame the gloves.
I mean, That's what you go with.
Anyway, but yeah.
That's what you go
Don't
with.
drop that phone no more.
That's what you go with. But anyway, man, I'm looking forward to that. We always talk about Georgia State, what Coach Dale's got going on.
Speaking of Georgia State, you did you read my notes today or something?
I didn't.
We're going to segue in because I went by and hung out at Georgia State today. Shout out to Jonas and Jarvis Hayes. They had an alumni versus the team basketball thing today. And talking to the voice of Georgia State.
I mean, I just, my phone wasn't broke. I would like to get
Well, I mean, it was like last minute because we had to do the show today.
I've been on vacation all week.
Have you?
Yeah.
So anyway, Georgia State, Dale McGee, they were down in New Orleans doing the presser.
Yep.
Georgia State has 48 new football players, Emmanuel Glaze. 48. So of course they're picked last to finish in the conference.
New coach, new players, new team.
Glaze, let's just think about this. 48. So 85 scholarships. Mm-hmm. They have 48 new players, Emmanuel Glaze. They have 4 new transfer quarterbacks. Mm-hmm. They have 6 transfer guys in the secondary. Mm-hmm. Your thoughts, Emmanuel Glaze? Your thoughts?
Last time I heard that many was my senior year of college for Morris Brown.
When old Joe Redman.
Joe Redman brought in.
We brought in like 50 ineligible guys.
We went spring with 22.
Yeah.
Went the summer with 92, and we were like.
Hey man, shout out to Joe Redman. Joe Redman tried to give me another year eligibility.
Yeah, and we couldn't figure it out. We won this many games. We won one game against Tuskegee, but once they found out we had a legal player, they took that away.
Yeah, they took that away. Yeah.
So we went 0-10 that year. We got beat everywhere we went.
Nah, Joe Redman tried to give me another year.
And not saying that Dale will have the same problems.
Yeah.
But 48 players is a lot to bring together and to be in cohesion. Because you don't know if they're not in Georgia, they're coming from all over the country.
Right.
They got to get used to Georgia. They got to get used to Atlanta. They got to get used to the travel. Because Georgia State is not a enclosed campus.
It's a transient school.
So the dorm's going to be right across the street from the stadium.
Right.
But your class is going to be in downtown
Atlanta. Off Decatur Street.
So you got to get down there. So it's a lot for them to get used to. And Coach got to get used to the environment. He got to get used to the Sun Belt. He's got to get used to everything. Now, they might shock us.
They could shock us. Because this is the thing. You don't know.
Yeah.
You don't know. Any film you got on Georgia State, you got to throw away. Yeah. You got a totally different program.
Yeah.
Now, the quarterbacks, dude, we don't even know what kind of offense Dale going to run.
We don't know what he's going to run.
It's no film like he's not going to run Georgia's offense.
No.
So, that's crazy.
It's going to be very interesting. They've been a bowl team for the last few years.
Right.
Will they could potential be a bowl team this year? Don't know. 48 players.
We don't know anything.
New coaching staff. But we're gonna trust Dale. We're gonna get Dale.
We trust Dale. Yeah,
we get Dale a little.
In Dale we trust.
In Dale we trust.
In Dale we trust.
Hey, we don't want to get y'all. Don't get Dale Caldwell. Don't sue nobody. But anyway, but we're gonna see what he do. We're gonna see what happens, and we're gonna keep it one more thing. It's just gonna be very interesting with the way the NCAA is all coming, because this is not. There's the Big Four, and then what they call the rest of the conferences.
The Group of Five.
The Group of Five.
Group of Five schools.
So it's going to be very interesting seeing the Group of Five, because you got to get all these bowl games. If you look at Atlanta just by itself, Georgia Tech is expected to win more than they were 6-5 or 7-6 last year.
Bring back your quarterback.
Yeah.
Bring back your
so
playmakers.
Georgia Tech should be a bowl team.
Yeah.
Georgia State, we don't know. Will they be bowl eligible?
Right.
Now, Kennesaw State has a chance to go to a bowl, but new conference.
Georgia, you got one job.
Georgia got to win that.
Georgia got one job.
And we don't play.
It's natty or bust over our 316.
We don't hear nothing about you going to the Cotton Bowl, all the other stuff.
Natty or bust.
18 playoff. 12 teams.
12 teams. Natty or bust.
We won't hear nothing else about it.
Nothing about it.
Georgia, you can't play just in a bowl. You got to be going for a championship.
We don't want to hear nothing about it.
Yeah. Hey, man, it's almost time. We're going to keep going. We got one more topic, but then we get to our guests.
Yeah.
So, Michelle.
Yes, sir.
Give me your top 3 college programs you're looking forward to seeing this year.
Top 3 college programs. Listen, you can close your eyes. It's always the same 3 schools that are always going to be in contention.
Yeah.
Georgia.
Yeah.
Always locked and loaded. Best coach in America. Best program in America. And Okay, Georgia.
Okay.
The Ohio State University.
Gotta like them. Gotta like that.
Brought a lot of people back.
Can he win it? Oh, go ahead.
Can he beat Michigan?
Can he do it?
Can he finally beat Michigan? But lucky for him, playoffs are 12, so he's probably going to make the playoffs.
Yeah.
So you got Georgia, you got Ohio State, and number 3, it's going to shock a lot of you guys, because I know all y'all going to say, Alabama. No. Texas.
Woo, new to the SEC.
The Texas Longhorns have everything they need to compete for a national championship.
Wow.
They got veteran quarterback who's going to be a first-round pick.
Great running game.
Oh, by the way, crazy playmakers, and you bring Isaiah Bond from Alabama to Texas.
Yeah.
You got Sark, who knows how to dial it up, and Texas got more money than everybody in America.
Right.
So,
Three things I'm looking for, man, that don't have anything about winning or losing. Of course, Georgia, I want to see what they do. Because everybody telling me Carson Beck the best thing since sliced bread.
They did. They said.
I want to see Michigan. New regime. What are they going to do?
I don't want to see Michigan.
The post-Harbaugh regime.
Yeah.
And prime time. Shador. Colorado.
6 wins.
Big 12, here y'all come.
6 wins for Colorado.
Do they make a bowl this year?
Barely. They played one of the bowls way before Christmas.
December 18th.
December 19th. They played in the Weed Eater Bologna Bowl, whatever that is. Marlon said, where do we see Oregon in the mix? Shout out to Phil Knight, who just said, nice. Hey, unlimited NIL.
We throwing money at Oregon.
Phil got so much money, he can't even spend it.
The check is being written. The
Phil
check
in
is
his
writing
80s.
checks. The check is writing checks.
Phil in his 80s. He like, dude.
What it's gonna take?
I want to win a natty.
We in the Big Ten. That was Big Ten.
Yeah, no. Did you see for Media Day? They blew up a large duck and put it in the lake outside of the Hoosier Dome.
Money. This is their time. This is the big one. You gonna CBS this year,
bruh.
CBS got y'all.
Well, one thing we do know, Oregon, the uniforms gonna be fire. Yeah. They done released like 3 uniforms that they gonna wear this year. Cold. I hope my Oregon plug never leave that job. Never, ever, ever.
Can I get a hat? I like a sun visor. Can I get one?
You want to pull over? I got to pull over just for you, dog.
I mean, but you be fresh though.
Listen, man. Shout out to my Oregon plug. So I ain't even gonna call him out because he gonna see this. But my new Oregon plug, my old Oregon plug, you had one job, and now you got an NFL job. I don't want to wear no Tampa Bay Buccaneers stuff.
Yeah, you do.
Send me a hoodie.
I knew it before he even said it. I'm like, yeah, you do.
Send me a hoodie. Coach Thomas, boo Oregon. Coach, y'all can't hate on Oregon, Gil. Oregon gonna be best dressed every year.
Speaking of best dressed, we're going to head to a segue, man.
Yes.
I am so happy, man, that we'll be able to bring this young fella to you.
I can't wait.
This young man.
Dude, our first guest in the new studio.
He gets to grace the studio.
No, he going to be the answer to a trivia question.
Going into our 10th year, he is, and we went young this year. Usually we go with Coach. Now we went younger this year.
Bruh, he the first guest.
All I can say is this.
In the yo.
Man played for McKeechee. 3-year letter.
Tried.
Hey, I'm going to tell the daddy, Corey, I dropped my phone, so I don't have what you sent me, but I got some stuff. He's a Miles College commit. Baseball, Maceo.
My favorite sport, by the way. My favorite sport. Should have never gave up baseball. Knowing what I know now, I never played football.
Can we keep it about, I guess?
Yes, because we're going to talk baseball.
Okay.
This our nephew, man.
It's our nephew. He is...
See, I should have did like him. He gave up the pads. Because he understood.
We're going to talk about all that, though.
Yeah.
Please welcome, man.
I'm low-key jealous.
SIAC. We got to love him because he's going to our conference.
Yes.
Carmelo Jones. What's up, baby? Come on over here, baby.
Yeah. Look at him. Look at him.
Let me sit right there.
Yeah. Come on, get this seat. Yeah. You go right out.
Nephew. Oh, that shirt coming with me, so you might. Oh no, we got new gear. We got.
We do. Oh, my bad.
My bad.
We put him on a mission when he gets back over.
Yeah. My bad. Hey, baby, what's going on, Mello?
What's going on?
Yeah, we call him Mello. We've known him. I think I've literally known Mello his whole life. I've known Corey forever. I guess I've known it. Let me ask you this, Mello. We're gonna start with that. Take me through, because a lot of kids today, when we grew up, me and make sure we talk older times. Yeah. We played every sport. Baseball, basketball, whatever the season was. The minute the season changed, we played the sport. Yeah. In the 10th grade, you made a decision. Baseball was my sport. Because you played cornerback. You played cornerback tight. You know, it hurt me a little bit that you stopped playing the corner, but you played it. But talk to me about when you made that decision to stick with baseball.
Man, it hurt. I'm not gonna lie, cause you know I grew up my whole life. I played football, baseball, basketball. I gave up basketball after 6th grade, but football always had some in here for me. And then doing that, it was just like I weighed out my options. I used to always say, I'm gonna go with baseball. If I can make it with baseball, I'm gonna stick with baseball. But I was gonna do it. I was really gonna let it choose it for me. Yeah. Whatever it chose me. And then I realized, I was like, my best opportunity is in baseball, so I might as well just stick to it, stay with one.
That's what makes it important, because people make sure, once you know what your sport is. The only thing I was glad you did, and I say it to you personally right now, is you played the other ones to figure out what was your best sport. Right. A lot of people I see in 6th, 7th grade playing one sport, I'm like, you're going to burn out in that sport. At least you knew by that time.
Right. So I tell people this all the time. Being a football player makes you a better baseball player. And people always ask me, like, why do you say that? And because both sports are kind of, they intertwine. Tell people why those two sports mesh well together for your skill set.
For my skill set, I mean, it definitely translated me going to the outfield. I played infield growing up, and then I moved to the outfield. So playing corner, I always flipping my hips. So moving to the outfield was a very easy transition.
I didn't think about that. It really does work.
Yeah, I always had lateral quickness, and it translated over going to the outfield very well. Center field, left field, right field. It really don't matter where I play in the outfield. So, yeah, I always was able to track a ball pretty well.
I keep trying to tell you.
And it's different, though. There's always a chance you like the sport of baseball, but when did you know, maybe you can take this to the next level, go to college playing the sport? When did it hit you like, okay, all right? I mean, look, I'm going to go through a few things. I mean, make sure check this out. He 3-year varsity letterman. Perfect Game USA. You know about Perfect Game.
Perfect Game.
All region, all America for East Cobb. And Josiah's Kid.org 2023 Student Athlete of the Year. Means he's smart, too. Yeah. When did it hit you that you said, I want to keep playing this sport. I want to go to that next level and keep doing it?
Since I started playing. So I was 3 years old. I always knew I loved baseball. So I was going to go to the next level, whether it was football or baseball. Baseball chose me.
Baseball chose him.
I love to hear that. Now I got to talk about the transition from infield to outfield. I could never play the outfield. I can't judge the ball. Pop up. Out there, just too much area.
I broke a few glasses out there. So.
The transition from infield where everything is grounder, hot shot right there to you. How was that transition for you?
Well, for me, the transition was easy. I think it was easy. It felt natural. The outfield felt natural. Because I remember when I was 12U, my coach at the time, he went to the high school I graduated from, Coach Wells. And he told me, he was like, our center fielder that tournament, he was out. And so he was like, we need a center fielder. I was playing shortstop, second base. And then he moved me to the outfield. And he told me, he was like, when you go to high school, you most likely going to play outfield. So get the skill set now. And I remember I made a diving play in practice. He told me, he said, you staying in the outfield.
Once you stretch out once. Right. That's all it takes. Okay, that's you. That's you. Yeah. Can you play all three? Center, right, and left?
Yes.
Which one is your favorite?
Center field.
I knew, but I'm just saying.
He's a freaking cornerback. Yeah, of course he likes center field.
They want the whole field.
That's why all the eyes on the center field and nobody like the right field.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
when you got the chance and you saw schools were looking at you and things was coming, what was the recruitment for you? Well, how did that feel for you?
Well, my recruitment process, it really started my junior year. It was after junior year season when I got my first call from a coach, and it really made me it felt really good. I was like, damn, I'm doing this now my junior year. Just imagine my senior year where I could be at in a whole year. And I made a promise to myself that going into my senior year I was gonna be committed for baseball, and I made it happen.
That's what's up, man.
That's crazy.
That's a great that first letter or that first call. Y'all get calls and there's so much now. What I do like, Melo, you didn't. To all the people out there, don't mess up your social media. Just be cool on your. You can have a little fun on your social media, but don't mess it up. But to be able to do that, and now you got the chance to do that, it's awesome. It is awesome, man.
So, what's your favorite part? Diving, catching the outfield, game-winning hit.
I'm gonna go a game-winning hit.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna go a game-winning hit.
God, yes.
Snatching it don't is
no.
Come on, man, to snatch it.
But I get a lot more opportunities to make a dive and catch. It's every so often you up to bat with the game on the line. So yeah, I gotta go a game winning hit.
Nothing better.
I went to the senior year. I went to a senior game. Guess who got the hit?
Yeah,
he got a game winning hit. I was like, okay, this is what we doing. This is what we doing.
But it's the pressure of knowing, especially when it's 2 outs, and it's like we don't want no extra innings. Or even you down 1 and get them ducks off the pond and your team goes, it's the best feeling in the world, y'all. Tell some of y'all that play baseball. I'm sorry.
That would be me. I never had that feeling. If it was 2 outs and I was up there to hit, go ahead and wrap this thing up. Go ahead and get the bat together because I ain't bringing nobody home. We're going to call this a day. Just call us a day. All right, next question for you, sir. Why Miles?
Why Miles? Miles... Since the time Coach Barney gave me that call, well, he hit me up on Twitter. I was sending him my stuff, and he was like, "We're gonna lock in." He called me. He told me he wanted to give me an offer, and I was at practice actually. I was at practice in the fall, and like that call felt different from any other call I got from any other coach, and so I already had good feelings about it. I went on my visit. The energy of the school, it just felt really good. It reminded me a lot of my school, my high school, McEachern.
The Indians.
Getting to see the football game, especially seeing them win, the people around. I got to meet a lot of alumni.
That's what's up.
And stuff like that. And so it felt natural. Everything felt good about it. I feel like I see myself thrive at the school and really prosper. So that's why I chose Miles.
That's what's up.
I've been hitting with this dagger right here.
Hit him with it, man.
This the one that you're going to feel this one. To know that you're signing a scholarship.
Oof.
To know that everything you work for is right here in front of you. And your parents not having to, they can use that other money for other stuff. How dope was it to know that you were signing a national letter of intent to continue pursuing your dream?
It was great. Signing there was great.
And then like it,
it was great. Signing there was so great.
When they take the picture. But go ahead, man. Keep going. I'm sorry, but to sign that letter, man. Talk about it.
It was really great. Seeing my peers, everybody excited for me, being excited for my other peers. Being able to sign with some of my own teammates, it was really great. It was seeing my mom, my dad.
Yeah.
I had my brother there with me. I had one of my travel coaches, Coach Nixon.
Shout out to Coach Nixon, man.
Yeah, shout out Coach
Nixon.
Man,
good dude.
It was amazing. My mom was crying.
Yeah.
She was crying.
She ain't done. She got a little.
Because it's crazy. I don't think people really understand so many times, everybody say, I'm going to get scholarship.
Yeah,
get scholarship. But it's like people say it more than understanding, okay, if that's the goal, I have to do certain things to achieve that goal. I just think people don't really understand the journey of it.
Take them through your journey. Take them through some of the days of a mellow day to get ready and prepare to continue to work out? What's a mellow day to get ready for this to play baseball?
Like just in a training sense, practice sense, like training.
Yeah.
Well, about a few years ago, I realized I gotta do this every day, especially after not getting rid of, but.
You chose baseball.
Deciding to be one sport guy.
Once it was just one sport, I realized like I gotta do this every day.
Yeah.
If I don't do this every day, I'm gonna get behind. Not only behind in my state or my school, but it's not just in the United States. It's people. It's people in other countries working hard.
Worldwide, Craig. Worldwide.
Yes.
And I know if I really want to get there, I got to work every day. I can't just take a day off. If I take a day off, then I got to come back the next day 2 times harder.
See, there's always somebody out there working, guys. These big guys.
That's funny.
See, me, I had summer vacation. I used to take my summer vacation.
And when we talk about like the work ethic of baseball, I don't think people understand like when you got to get reps batting every day. You got to off the tee, top hand, just all of these different things that go into just being a baseball player every day. Just talk about those little parts of the baseball game. That a lot of people think you just take BP, somebody's throwing you BP. Talk about those little small things in baseball that people don't get to see every day.
Man, since it is an everyday thing, so baseball always gonna be baseball. It's never always gonna be on all cylinders. Everything not always gonna be there. Just naturally of the game. So you're gonna have a really good day on Monday, and then Wednesday it seemed like everything just fell apart.
Can't get it.
And then by Friday you back to it. You study, you realize what you were doing. You was like, oh, like it be something so little, and then you realize it wasn't enough for real. I could have been doing that.
Right.
And I just get it fixed. But the main thing is just trying to stay consistent, keeping a consistent base, keeping a consistent workout routine. It's just consistency is the biggest thing.
It's crazy.
I think Maceo, he's ready. You think he's ready?
Let's do it, man.
Let's do a little hot seat.
Right.
This is the way hot seat works. Me and Maceo got 3 questions apiece. We do it off the top of our dome sometime. We might have them ready. We need you to be quick with your answers, though. Okay, all right?
Got you.
I'm going to start it off. Who would you start a baseball team with? Aaron Judge or Ronald Acuna?
Right now, Aaron Judge.
Okay.
I love Acuna, though. But right now, at this very moment, I got to go with Aaron Judge.
Ken Griffey Jr. or Barry Bonds?
Ooh. Barry Bonds. Barry Bonds.
The GOAT.
Barry Bonds.
Thank you.
He the greatest hitter to do it.
Yeah. Do you have that song that makes you get hyped before you play?
It depends on the season.
Okay.
It depends on the season.
We'll say spring season, last season.
Spring season, it was definitely Ken Carson. It was definitely Ken Carson's song before it used to be Gunna. I always love Met Gala by Gunna. That get me in the zone.
Unfortunately, I do know what you're talking about. Unfortunately, I do. Yeah.
Because McEachin was such a fashionable baseball school, favorite uniform at McEachin?
Oh, the new ones we had this year, the creams. We broke them out this year. It was real nice.
Were they fresh like that?
Yeah,
they are Oregon of baseball.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. I love the white jersey too, the pinstripes, but the cream jersey, it was just so good, especially being the first one to put it on. Yeah. Being the first class to do it, my class 2024. Okay. And then especially wearing number 1. Like it felt good. I love that jersey.
We got a question from
Go ahead.
The chat.
We got the chat question.
Who is your favorite cousin?
Who my favorite cousin? I love all my cousins.
That's it. That's that universal.
That boy a politician.
You love all his cousins. You try to sneak it in there.
Erica Marsh, you want to know who is your favorite cousin?
I love Eric.
You love all the cousins.
We just family reunion was this weekend.
Yeah.
She tried to sneak that one in.
She tried to get that in there. She tried to get that. Make sure I stole my other question. I had this for the hot seat, but he talking about which one's better, a snatching one or getting, the hit. Let me ask another one of those. Still in second or still in third? Which one? Because this guy's a speed demon on the line. He steals bases. Which one is better, second or third?
Still in third is easier.
Ooh.
Still in third is easier.
Especially if it's a right-hand battle.
Yes.
Ooh, okay.
Or a left-handed pitcher. Yeah. Still in third is a lot easier. Second, I feel like I got my timing gotta be real. I mean, I'm fast enough to make up for it if I don't get the best jump, but Stealing third is easier. Second, you gotta be on time.
Strategic, yeah.
Yeah, third, I can get a bigger lead. Stealing third,
Yeah,
it's a lot easier.
Okay.
we got a lot of questions coming in now. Who do you model your game after?
I model my game after three players, particularly Mookie Betts.
Okay.
Dog.
That my favorite player.
Dog.
That's my favorite player. Always Mookie Betts. Mookie Betts, Luis Ariz, and Jose Altuve.
I definitely can see the Altuve.
I can see Altuve too. Okay.
This the question.
I like that.
Stand up double or head first slide triple?
Triple.
I get the extra base, baby. I get the extra base. Ain't that funny when you see them running and the helmet fly off?
Do you knock your helmet off or you let it come off?
I'm guilty of knocking it off. Knock it off. I'm guilty. I can't lie. I've done it before.
Oh man. Hey, so talk about your time in McEachin. What did it teach you? How was it for you? Because like I said, you played both. You came up through McEachin. I've seen you since your daddy was coaching the middle school. You were playing. How was McEachin for you?
McEachin don't owe me nothing. McEachin was great to me.
Yeah.
McEachin never did me wrong. Anything, sports, school. It was always good, especially being in the program since I was 4 or 5 years old, growing up with football, being able to be a part of the feeder program when I was in the 6th grade for baseball.
Feeder programs.
No transfer portal over here.
Nah,
I'm Indian for life.
I bleed blue and gold.
You bleed it, baby. The blue and gold.
You still getting questions? Cardinals or Braves?
I grew up with both.
Hey, you A-Town, baby.
I'm definitely A-Town, but we went to the Cardinals Braves game.
Yeah.
I was rocking my Cardinals shirt.
And we won. Don't let your daddy influence you, man.
I always rock with the Cardinals, though. I always rock with the Cardinals.
That's a great question. Cardinals or Braves. I forgot. That's St. Lou, man.
But your family rough, boy. Your family is rough.
Cardinals or Braves,
That's crazy.
man. That's the hot seat, man. But if you got more question-based show, that's cool.
But I want to kind of get back just into our general baseball talk. One of the things I love, you're a base stealer. That taking that lead at first base. Getting that lead at first base. You use a crossover step, or you kind of inch out there. What's your method?
I walk out. I don't want to make it because me getting on base to begin with, they already thinking I'm a steal.
Oh yeah.
Immediately they already they can hear them screaming.
I don't want to say the word nonchalant, but when I get out there, I don't want to seem like I'm having to do too much. I didn't get my lead, and then he comes set, I get another step.
Right.
But I don't make it like the first base, like he getting bigger. Like I kind of casually coast out there. Yeah. I never stop my feet though. I'm ready to move. My coach, Coach Smith, he had me like basically jump out, jump back, to keep my feet moving. And if my jump really good, then I'm in second standing.
Did they give you did you have the green flag, or they give you the signal to go?
Oh, I had green light.
That's what's up.
I always got green light.
Some people don't understand that because they get out there and run every time.
Yeah, no, I got green light.
And get gunt, then coach look at you.
Look at you crazy.
Here go one of the things, real baseball heads going to understand this. You're in the batter's box. Then you have to step out. Your swagger when you step out, look at the third base coach, get the sign.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I love
that's the swaggy part of baseball.
Nah, I like that. I like that.
See, there's real baseball conversation going on right here. Some of y'all won't understand that part right now.
I get that. But go ahead, though. I like that.
The step out. You 1 foot out, or you all the way out. You all the way out the batter's box.
I'll always get out normally, but some umpires they be like,
tell you keep 1 foot.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
I don't like that because it's my at bat. It's not his at bat.
Right.
You trying to steal the show?
I got this, bro.
Yeah, this my at bat. He ain't finna rush me on my at bat.
Well, actually, this though, because in 2024. The dirt is no longer being the dirt no more. It's turf wherever we look at, man. How has that changed baseball for you to be playing on turf instead of that getting how you hit slide makes up?
You get that thing dirty.
It's definitely an adjustment because growing up, I steal bases, so I love having my jersey dirty.
Yeah.
My mom ain't like it because she gotta wash my clothes, but I like getting my jersey dirty. I love getting my jersey dirty. I mean, the turf is really good. It works out. It's very convenient when we got rainy days and stuff. It's like down the street, they can't practice, but we at McKeisha, we got turf, so we can still practice.
That's true.
Right.
Makes a good point.
Right. What's crazy, what I didn't understand about that turf, because like I said, when you played infield growing up, so the way the ball bounced off grass and that dirt versus that, man, come on, man. If I don't get a perfect roll all the time, I ain't worry about no rock and the ball jumping up. I play infield all day nowadays with this turf infield.
Yeah, the turf definitely makes it easier. You can see the hops a lot better. You don't gotta worry about no dirt patch coming up, no rocks. I've seen some pretty bad fields where the shortstop, he looked like he get the ball and the ball bounced over his head. It's crazy. The turf makes it a lot easier.
Because everything's smooth. It's smooth.
That's true.
And like you said, you can see the hop, natural grass and that dirt infield. You better charge the ball because you can't predict what the ball gonna hit and it jump somewhere.
Right. You can't wait on the ball in the infield.
Oh no, sir.
All right, one more question for you, then we gotta ask a question for both of y'all. So we'll start with this. At Miles, you're center field, right? Outfield?
Yes, sir.
Do you miss the infield?
Do I miss the infield? Yes, I do miss the infield. I mean, I still got the tool in my bag. If I ever got to go to the infield, shortstop, second baseman go down, they need someone I can step up and fill that position. I think I could play any position on the field besides catcher. I ain't never played catcher, but I feel like I got the skill so I can go really play anywhere I need to.
What's the fast you got up on the mound?
Fastest, I haven't touched the mound in a while.
So it's been a minute.
It's been a minute. I touched about a 8.3 right now, 83 from the mound. Maybe.
Let's get it up.
Yeah.
All right, since we got two baseball guys, we got about 9 minutes before the show wraps up. I'm gonna ask y'all guys, make sure we haven't done this in a while. Give me your top 5 teams, man. What you got right now?
Top 5 baseball
I haven't asked you this all year, man. So give me your top 5, dog.
This, man. I hate to say this.
Cause we ain't had, great.
Yeah, because I mean, they're our arch nemesis, but I mean the Phillies. The Phillies are the creme de la creme.
Wow.
I mean, they are. Number 2, I would have to say again, another one our nemesis, the freaking Dodgers.
Yeah.
Shohei is all of a sudden crushing the baseball. Like, he not missing nothing right now. I mean, he not missing.
He worth the money.
Nothing. Yeah. But I'm asking you this, Melo, because I think that he's being more explosive at the plate because he don't have to worry about pitching.
He doesn't have to worry about pitching. All he got to worry about is hitting. So
which makes him dangerous.
He already doing both. He only got to focus on one thing. That makes him even more elite because he was already elite at both.
Well, let me ask you this then, for both of y'all. Would you put him back at pitching?
No.
Oh, I wouldn't. I think I'd leave him.
Nah, he gonna get back on that line. Nah, he gonna get back on that line.
You gotta put back on that.
Yeah.
When the arm get right, you gonna put it back up there.
And the only reason I say that, Melo, is because I just think every year he's pitched, basically, he's been hurt. Dude, you are a stud in the field, at the plate. Now, I would pitch him like spot pitch him, but he wouldn't be part of my 5-man rotation.
I can understand.
Yeah,
that. I can understand.
Because you want the power.
I want him knocking in run. And think about when Mookie get back.
Yeah, they're gonna be dangerous.
Oh yeah.
So my number 3 team. So I'm gonna go Yankees. I'm gonna go to Bronx Bombers. It seems like their pitching is kind of starting to wake up. A team that I like that's not getting a lot of pub, and of course they're not. Freaking Cleveland Guardians.
Oh yeah, they've been hot.
The Cleveland Guardians are balling.
Yeah.
Balling. No superstars. Just just a well-built team. And at number 5, I'm gonna put our Braves in now. I gotta put the Braves in. Only because we're really we had a nice little streak for All-Star. Now Albies hurt, and our pitching is always going to be an issue. But I'm going to keep the Braves at 5, man.
Give me your top 5, Melo.
I liked his first 4, but right now I can't. I love the Braves. I can't put on top 5, especially after watching them this weekend. Getting to go to the game. They looking a little shaky. They might not make the playoffs this year.
We gonna make the playoffs. We gonna make the wild card. Come on.
They might not.
Who would you put in their place from American League? Who?
I'm gonna go on my Cardinals.
Oh, you got
Cardinals.
Cardinals.
My boy Mason Wynn. I rock with Mason Wynn. He real nice.
Coach in here talking Baltimore. Baltimore playing good baseball, but the Baltimore got to impress me in September and October.
I like the Orioles right now too. Gunnar Henderson.
I like the Orioles, but they not in my top 5. They not in my top 5.
Nah, they up there.
They balling. Like I say, they probably top 7, 8 for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
6 that way.
You know,
I had a bad experience at Camden Yards, so
you can hold that against them.
Yes, I'm gonna hold that against them. Even though Cal Ripken is one of my favorite baseball players, I may rock the Cal Ripken. I can't rock it next week.
Has 1 always been your number?
Yes, it's always 1 and 21.
Ooh.
Always been my numbers.
Any particular reason?
1, I grew up wearing 1. My birthday on the 1st, February 1st. So 2-1. February 1st. And then I rock with, especially for football, when I was still playing, I wore 21. Deion Sanders. That was one of my big inspirations.
That love for that.
Yeah. I used to wear 1 was my favorite number till I got to high school. And my high school coach was like, he didn't believe in giving guys 1.
Sure didn't.
Yeah, he said 1 was for pretty boys. So he was like, 1 caused too many problems. So he never gave out the jersey number 1.
Yeah.
No, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
I need 1.
Dude, I act like a girl about it. Man, I was like, man, I'm transferred.
All right, Bello. Before we go, we got a few minutes, man. What's the must? Do you have any superstitions before you play?
It changes every year.
Okay.
It does change every year. I know this fall playing travel ball, I always had every game, not a specific pair. I wasn't wearing the same pair of socks every game, but I always wear. I got them on right now actually. I haven't played in these. I just got these, but I had these black Calvin Klein socks. I always play in my black Calvin Klein socks, and then I always gotta have an arm sleeve on too. It changes however I'm feeling. I rotate my sleeve, the color. My white one did me justice for a long time. So I always like the white
true
sleeve.
Baseball player.
He sound like it. How long did it take you to get dressed? I bet it take you a minute though.
No.
Because you gotta make sure everything's in place, right?
It depends on the game. Okay. If it's a big game, it might take me a minute. I gotta make sure I love it. Oh, I got another one though. This fall too. I had these pants. They fit me nice, and then I was playing aviation, and I slid in the home and I ripped my pants. But I was hitting so good in them. So the rest of the fall, I wore these pants like right on my back of my thigh. I got a hole in them. I got a whole other pair of pants I could wear, but I was wearing the ones with the hole in them. I was doing good.
Baseball players are the most superstitious guy, especially when something going for you. And like, say if you're going to slump, you're like, all right, time to throw all this stuff away.
Yeah.
No, that's so true. If I'm not hitting good, I'm like, I don't even need to be wearing this.
Nope.
I remember I had my last summer of travel ball, I had this pink bat. When I first got it, I was hitting good with it. It was an old hickory. I was hitting so good with it. And then one game, I went 0 for 3. I was like, who am I feeling like swing with a pink bat? I ain't touched that bat since. I stopped.
Hey, man.
I still got it, but I don't even use it no more. I had to stop.
We got a few minutes, man. Go ahead and give you a shout out, man. Who you want to shout out, man? First of all, tell them where they can find you at, Mello.
Oh, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter. My Instagram, I got Mello Sports 21. That's my sports page, and car.mello. That's my main page. Twitter, Carmelo Savon. I'm gonna shout out my mom, my dad. They always been there for me. I'm gonna shout out my sister, Nate Sweet Shop. I'm gonna shout out my cousins, Erica, who in the chat. I appreciate everybody who watching. Just big shout out to my family. They've really been there for me.
Your brother don't get no love.
Oh, can't forget my brother. He the reason I started playing baseball in the first place. Shout out my brother.
That's so dope,
I wish he could have been here today. But
so dope.
It's all good.
That's what's up.
I love it, man.
Make sure. Dude, another great one, man.
Hey, man. I'm going to cry in the car.
Yeah.
All my baseball memories are going to come back.
Yeah.
I'm feel some kind of way.
We got to get through that, man. We had our time, dog.
I can't get over it because I gave up baseball, man. Ugly cry.
Hey, man. Thank you as always. You know I'm proud of you, brother.
Thank you. Thank you for
My
having
guy.
me. Thank you for having me.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Hey, man. Hey, he in the SIAC, so we got to get love, man.
Yeah,
Our first
man.
guest right here at the Russell
In the
Center,
yo.
in the new center, the new studio. Make sure replays Saturday at 11 a.m., Tuesday at 7 p.m. We're going to be doing this. But thank you to our guy back there in the booth, Xavier, to my guy Maceo, to Mello. This is the Crush, man. We'll see y'all again next week. Y'all be good, man.